Our days of living paycheck to paycheck are over. I need you to say that with me. I need you to agree with that. I need you to want that. I need you to want that more than you want to breathe. If you're comfortable with living paycheck to paycheck, then this video is not for you. If you're someone who's fed up, if you're someone who's exhausted, if you're someone who knows that you're capable and willing to live and build a better life for yourself, this is a video for you. I'm going to talk to you about my journey, thoughts on this, perspective, and an actionable plan to get out of that circumstance. Most Americans, a lot of Americans live paycheck to paycheck with no money put away for emergencies. But one small hiccup, one thing can throw everything off course and set you back months. This is beneath us. I need you to understand it. I need you to accept that for yourself. If this is your first time to my channel, my name is Kieran T. Davidson. I'm a certified life coach and business advisor, and I make content with the intention on changing the trajectory of the lives of millions of people, and ultimately encouraging others to live a more purposeful life. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. First and foremost is let's attack the mindset. Let's peel this back in layers. Living paycheck to paycheck is not a life that you want to live. But the thing is that often, this is a generational thing. Now, for many of us, if you live a life that is based on paycheck to paycheck and no little cash in between, likely you grew up in a home that functioned like this as well. And likely your parents grew up in a home that functioned like this as well. And this is what we call generational curse, or this is what we call a poverty mindset, when something, a pattern repeats itself through generations, right? And if you don't change this, then your children will be stuck, forced to fight that same fight, right? Because as parents, when we become a parent, I'm not a parent. If you are a parent, you understand this right now. It's very hard to teach someone something that you have not learned yourself. And your children will look at you as a hypocrite with disdain. They will say, but you don't do this, so why not? Or they will think that my parents got by like this, so it's okay for me to do the same. And what happens is we create a lifestyle that does not support a healthier life. We create an unhealthy relationship with money. We create poor habits that we have comfort in, that we have familiarity in. And this begins to become the easy route. And we cling to this because doing what's challenging, there's too much friction in between that. So we often just stay on the same path. We often stay on the same trajectory that life already has us on. Like a train staying on the tracks that it has already been placed on. Not wanting to get off of the tracks without falling or without messing up your, where you are going, because you believe that if I stay this course, maybe one day things will change. But I'm telling you, if nothing changes, then nothing changes. If you continue to do the same thing and expect new results, my brother, that is insanity. If you want to live a better life, you have to first identify the problem, the root of the problem. Once you identify that, then you can start taking actionable steps. First, educating yourself on alternative ways of doing something. And now you have to go through the execution stage of trial and error and making this work for you. This isn't a cookie cutter thing, but you see a lot of the principles of the foundation of this is the same. The difference is learning yourself and learning where the friction is and planning and anticipating that, and creating systems that overcome those challenges or those hurdles or that friction that exists there. Be mindful of yourself. Plan around your lifestyle, right? In the future video, I will talk about budgeting, and I will share you guys a template for that budget, right? So you want to make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, so that you can be in the loop of that, so YouTube will know that people are enjoying this content and get value from this. But ultimately, I want you guys to take a moment, check the links in the description, because there's value there. Join our Discord community where we're constantly pouring into each other, helping each other to live better, more, purposeful lives, to build a better life for yourself. And also, you guys can get on a coaching call with me as well. We can talk about your situation, and I can help you create a system to improve your life. One of the greatest mindset shifts that changed this for me was understanding this, that you cannot continue exchanging time for money. Understand this. They say that money, they say that time is money, but in reality, that's a lie because time is more valuable than money. But most of us, we take our time and we exchange that for a dollar amount that's not nowhere near worth our time. And then we take that money and we go buy depreciating liabilities that are worth less than the money that we actually worked to buy that thing for, right? And if you continue on this hamster wheel of exchanging time for money, working a job, I'm not telling you to leave your job. I'm telling you to be aware of where you're at in life. Be aware of the trap that you're in life, right? Because if you are oblivious to it, you will never start to think of a way off of this hamster wheel. So I want you to understand that your time is more valuable than the dollar amount, any dollar amount somebody can offer you to work an hour, right? And then the things you buy with your money is worth less than the money because it goes down in time. Just like the money goes down in time just due to inflation. So how do you get off of that? Well, you have to assess your strengths, assess your skills, assess your passions, understand your purpose, and put your time towards something that will compound and create residual income, right? So you see, a big value of me creating these YouTube videos is one, that as I'm creating videos, I'm learning the art of being a YouTuber, titles, and thumbnails, and just communicating ideas and concepts to help people out in the world. With that, YouTube and companies that work with YouTube will pay for advertisements placed on these videos. So when I record a video one time, that video lives on, and if it continues to grow and reach more people, that the companies will pay YouTube and YouTube will pay me for this work that I'm doing. I don't have to charge you guys anything, and that's my favorite thing about this. But through that, there's other things that I'm able to create as we grow that can give you guys value that I can create one time, continue to make money off of it. It doesn't have to be a lot because it's compounding. You can sell something for $1. If you create it one time and you sell it for $1, you can make more money. You can make more money in a day than you would at your job. And you don't have to be present, right? With e-commerce and things like that. You can sell items online. And you don't have to watch it. You may have to, ship the products, but you can pay people to ship it. You can come up with digital products and courses that you don't actually have to touch at all. You create it and you go on with your life. This is the same difference with authors who write books. They're able to take this book and they're able to sell it for the rest of their life after doing the work one time. If you can find that thing for you, what that thing is, right? Or something that you can just sell in general. Because even if you have a physical product that you designed one time, right? And you sell that, you can sell 5, 10, 20 of those in an hour and get way more money than you would have if you just exchange 1 hour for 1 hour rate of pay. Now, I want you guys to start thinking on that. What could you do to free yourself from that hamster? What is that product? What is that offer? What is that thing that you can put your time into that will pay you back for the rest of your life after doing the work just one time? The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is this. This is another mindset that a lot of people trap when it comes to money and it comes to spending, right? If you learn to put most of your money towards multiplying that money, use your money to make more money, not use your money to pay bills and to buy things that give you joy, right? That just create, and I'm gonna break that down further for you guys, right? I'm not telling you guys not to pay your bills. I'm telling you that the main purpose of your money is not to pay bills. The main purpose of you making money is so that you can multiply that your earnings. You can take your money, invest in yourself, invest in your ideas, and take that to make more money. Then when you invest in these ideas and they start to earn more money, right? You can spend that money, and you create this cycle of earning money, investing into new products and ideas, and then make money off of that. And your money will continue to cycle. And then you can spend the money that you earn. You can kind of look at it as like taking the mommy money, making it have a baby, product or so forth, and taking that to buy things that you want to fund your lifestyle, right? But understand this, that doesn't happen because you see, when we sacrifice the present moment for tomorrow, that's sacrificing, right? But see, when we give up or we overlook tomorrow for today, now we are indulging. We're focusing on living a life based on joy, based on enjoyment, right? Not joy. Forgive me for that, because joy, ultimately, you should be able to have joy if you're poor or if you're rich. But enjoyment, or better word is pleasure. If you're trying to live a life based on pleasure, you're not worried about tomorrow. You're only focused on today. So you're going to smoke, you're going to do these drugs, you're going to do this alcohol, you're going to do all the things that you can to get the most out of today. And then tomorrow, you're left with less money. We're left with less opportunity, because you did not put that money into things that will pay you back. You did not put that money into things that will make you more money. You have given up tomorrow for today, as if you expect to die, right? But see, now 10 years of that goes on and you're still in the same place in life. The thing about life is time is going to go forward. Whether you're planning and prepping and building something up for tomorrow, or if you're just living day by day, focus on pleasure. So I want you guys to start thinking about that. The book of Proverbs, King Solomon talks about living like the ants who are always working for tomorrow, right? And I'm gonna leave you guys with this last thing. I had a business coach. They used to always say, he's always like seriously jokingly say that so many people who run their business need to fire themselves as the CEO. If your business isn't growing, if you're not getting the results you want, then that's on you as the CEO. But in life, you are the CEO of your own life. You are the manager of your own life. And if your life is not a reflection of the life you want to live, or you don't have a strategy or a plan to progress your life, and you're actively doing so and following up on this, right? Then that looks like a bad CEO. But that's okay, because you have to learn. It's okay because there's opportunity to grow. But if you're not learning, if you're struggling with A, B, and C, you need to be trying to learn, have a thirst for knowledge, to get more information on A, B, and C, so that you can develop and improve your strategy, your system, your attempt at improving that aspect of your life. If you run your life like a business, if you look at yourself as the manager, the CEO of your life, then you will take more pride and responsibility on getting the results you want in life, right? Day by day, step by step. Am I learning so I can improve, so I can better execute? Because ultimately, no one's coming to save me, and no one's going to do it for me. And I'll either work for somebody else the rest of my life at a wage that they think is fair to them and the growth of their business, not necessarily to my livelihood and to, for the lifestyle I'm trying to develop, right? They don't care about that. They care about their life, their lifestyle, and they're managing and they're CEO of their own life. So you got to think about that as well for yourself, for your family, for your future children and your grandchildren and things like that. Like, think long term. It is selfish of you to just live for today. It is selfish of you to never try to develop yourself and build a better life for yourself and for your family, right? So sacrifice today for tomorrow, because the day will come when you have the products that are paying you residual income and compounding, and you take that money to invest back into new products and ideas to the point where you'll be able to actually retire at some point, retire from the lifestyle of exchanging your time for money. And now you're working because you're building a greater legacy. Not for your livelihood, not to make ends meet, certainly not to live paycheck to paycheck. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. On the screen here, you're going to see a video that you can click on so that you guys can continue learning and growing and pouring into yourselves. All right? Let's get to it.